the environment, no matter your height, your size, your weight, your skill level, does not matter. You can still defend yourself against any size of man, against any scenario, against any environment, within any environment. So what I always like to do is demonstrate all of the attacks and defenses first. Then I'll go in and I'll explain to you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So if you will, create an image in your head for me. Say I'm up against an ATM. I'm standing somewhere where I'm now pinned. This individual is going to attack me with a weapon that I don't know. I just got to go through my senses and defend against it. So just keep that in mind. These are attacks from behind, rush up on me. But the mindset is that this attacker has the intent of not just robbing me, but getting me submitted to him with some weapon of sword to then rape me, to beat me, to try to kill me. So keep that in mind in these attacks and defenses, that it's just not your everyday attack and defense. It's with the mindset that this attacker has got something far more dangerous in mind for me in my life.
So it's like basically taking the point of the knife, flicking the eyes, and I'm gonna punch it until I feel like I've done enough damage. Next is what I like, tying up my attackers, choking them out with things that they don't expect. I'm just gonna wrap it around so I can still hear myself. This scenario is I'm walking, I'm running down a trail, I don't see this guy. This guy's coming out of the bush, which is how most trail attacks happen. I'm a runner, it's something I'm very cautious of. So, going down, I'm walking. Thing is, I don't see him, I'm in my zone. He comes. He's gonna take me down, bottom line. But as he takes me down, I'm going to transition. I'm gonna immediately grab the first thing I have, which is my earbuds, with the string, and wrap it around his throat, like a rope. Surprisingly, this is very, very effective. Very effective. As I have him here, I'm controlling him. I'm not simply choking him. I'm extending my arm and I'm putting my weight behind me, pressing him up and off of me, creating space so that now I can elbow, do more things to weaken his attack on me. Once I feel like I've done enough elbows, I'm still choking. I'm not letting this go at all until I rotate. I then shove my thumb into his nostril, rake his eyeball. I try to keep a leg inside. If I can, it's okay, I can still push the outside of his leg. But if it gets caught inside, that's perfect. Perfect setup for a sweep. So I'm going to sweep him over, maintain the choke, pin down his arms, get in a position that's more advantageous for myself, strike, hammer fist, bust his face up as much as I can, come up